I assume you're shooting this guy? Cool.
Oh,
Go
well,
for it.
Something must have happened because I can't see any of the typings or pings. So I'm going to refresh.
Woohoo!
Roll a second time. You have advantage, so you roll twice and take the better of the two.
Sure.
Okay. You never know. It might be a crit. You definitely hit. And you get sneak attack on this. Because you have an ally next to him.
And plus, you also just ran in out from cover, and then you're gonna run back in.
Let me see that sweet damage of yours.
Well, she should get sneak attack damage anyway because advantage.
Yes, advantage.
That is 26 damage.
Or 26.
Yeah,
26.
he's down. Did you kill him or did you knock him out? Okay. I'll give it to you.
Okay, it looks like the sword has more rules than I thought.
Oh no.
Oh no. It deactivates if I move too far away.
Oh.
I thought you knew that.
I didn't know that actually. Oh well.
It's a
gone.
far away? Oh.
Keep that in mind for next combat.
Still, it's pretty useful.
All right. Is that everything then, Amber? Anything else you want to do with your turn? Cool. Continue with the pretty lights. Good night.
And I missed all of it.
Or you get removed from initiative. Well.
Okay, looks like I'm actually back now.
Yeah, D20 reports that you're
moving.
there. All right. Well, this guy's
Closed the tab because refreshing did nothing for me.
20 versus. Say, is it armor class?
Yeah.
11 damage.
No, I refuse. I use my reaction to block it with arcane power.
All right then.
And by arcane power, I mean barbarian power reflavored as arcane power.
Barbarian power.
Activate.
She takes 4 less damage.
All right then.
7.
Plus, she's also got the reaction to do even less.
Yeah, you're right, and I always forget to do that.
So
So
there you
yeah,
go.
I'm gonna do that.
1 damage then, right?
So 3
One
damages.
No.
1 damage.
No, if it's
Yeah,
minus,
not if-
or that'd be 7.
Not if she halves it first.
Yeah, because you go from
they have
11
it first
to
like that, so
5, and then from 5 to 1.
Well,
Yeah.
from 5 to 2, presume. Oh wait, no, yeah, from 5 to 1.
How does it go from 5 to 1 if it's halved?
Well, it goes from 11 to 5
you
to
round
1.
down.
Right, 11 to 5, and then you divide 5 in half.
No.
No,
There-
then you subtract 4.
Right,
other order.
sorry. Right, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that got me too.
Sure.
With spirit shield.
Sure, I'll let you guys arrange it that way.
Woo!
So, congratulations, you only took 1 point of damage from that.
Instead of 11.
Thank you.
Danny gives a thumbs up.
If you had thumbs.
What the?
Yeah,
Okay, this tier has been unchallenged.
we won't worry about the nightmare fuel that moment was.
But
And
it's
also,
damage.
I reread it and it doesn't look like I get I don't get reckless attack with a dagger either.
Oh well,
Yeah.
the things we know.
Oh well, 19. She's challenged again.
All right then, just put that back on. Just leave that there until you stop hitting her. Why am I rolling? That's a hit. Roll damage.
8.
8 damages. She's beat up, but still, that's a hit.
Nine.
Wait, no. There we go. Give me a strength roll.
What? I can't do this if I'm I can't try to not kill her while I'm raging.
No, just
Or I
give me a
can't
strength.
go back and do it.
Just give me a strength roll. A straight strength roll.
Okay.
Just D20 plus your strength modifier. That's it.
You mean D20 plus my strike modifier plus Jack
Nope.
of all
Just. Well, yes.
12.
Okay.
Wait, your strength's not 20?
No, it's not 20. It's 16.
Oh, I didn't realize
20
that.
con, 20 con, 18 dex, and 16 strength.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait. Do you use your dex or your strength to attack with?
I use my strength to attack her.
Okay. All right. She's still standing. Anything else, Dandy?
I'm gonna, let's see, measuring. Gonna do this. Gonna go over here. I'm gonna drop down.
All
Should
right.
I make a acrobatics?
Sure. And as you turn around to go back, you see the giant spider on the abandoned roof. It appears to be
You can-
staring at Pygong confusedly.
Gasp. Lay gasp. I'm going to grab my dagger. I'm going to drop the whip, get the dagger as my item interaction, and then try to bonus action to hit someone. I don't think I can hit the spider though.
Pygong sees you looking and waves a hoof. No.
Yeah, don't have your dagger attack Pygong.
He just grabs the dagger then.
I mean, you can hit that thing, right?
Oh yeah,
Which one?
but I think, but Corvine's got this,
Fine.
and Dandy is more focused on the giant spider.
All right,
So
then
yeah, he grabs.
that's everything. Oh, she is spooked.
Okay, fine. He'll give advantage to Corvine. Or not advantage, bardic inspiration.
Oh,
Okay.
Because she asked for it.
So she's frightened of you, correct?
yes. Which means she has disadvantage on attacks and skill checks, I think.
Almost. Yeah.
As long as she
Right.
has me within sight.
She's
Everything
spending her
except
action to
saves.
disengage and attempting to run away from you.
I see. Well, guess what she's not doing successfully?
You wasted your action, you poor fool.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay.
Doing as
Oh,
she looks at you as though you were the very visage of death. How long does she stay frightened, or is she frightened until the end of your turn?
She's frightened until the start of my turn, I think.
That sounds right.
Well, that was her turn. Good job. Pretty lights. Pretty lights. Not pretty lights. Oh, let's see. She is still. Is she still challenged by Dandy or no?
I believe she's still challenged even at that range. Yes, there is no range to ancestral protectors.
Evil grin.
It just requires her to have been hit by him in the turn previous.
Well, she's
Yeah.
not. She's not sure where he went, so she's going to turn and try and attack you.
Really? He walked away right in front of her face.
She fumbled anyways, so don't worry about it.
She had disadvantage too.
He walked away in
Well,
front of
technically
her face.
Technically, it canceled out because she's flanking, but she fumbled, so that was your turn, and you failed. Your turn, Sai.
Dying first. But dying, I mean dying. Let me double check this. Yes. Make sure this happens. Okay. So Sae is going to cast Shadow Blade
All right.
while her Ice Rapier is dismissed. So if you want details on that, this is what they would be.
Solidified gloom.
It sounds like Saya.
Yeah, it's a side thing. I've been waiting to do this for years now.
Okay. As your bangs suddenly grow long and black hair covers one of your eyes.
Oh my word.
Is that her? What is that? Her shadow blade? Her bangs?
I mean, she's already wearing black.
No, how I would flavor it actually is it's similar to how she summons her other weapons. However, instead of ice, they are completely solidified darkness.
And I was just, being cheeky.
Yes.
No, you don't actually grow.
It's like the
don't grow
crackling
emo
black energy, except for it gives itself a form.
Yeah.
So no, you don't get any emo bang.
Yeah.
Unless you
So
want to.
what she's going to do with it, she's going to go stabby against her.
Sounds good. Not for her, mind you, but
Yeah.
No, that sounds great for her. Don't worry.
Don't worry about it. Let's see where to go. I set up the roll a long time ago. Did I delete it? Okay, I'm gonna have to manually roll this. Hmm. So that'd be
that is definitely a hit. And she takes how much damage? I mean, granted,
I'm getting that in a second.
gotcha.
See, that was that much. I need to macro this again. This is just. Was that it? Yeah, that was it. 2d8 plus 5 psychic.
I mean, she had one hit point left.
And that was a killing blow, not a pacifist thing.
Well, you severely overkilled her.
If I overkilled her, can I basically shove the body off of the roof? Just as flavor? Just to get it off the blade.
It is a sloped roof.
Tell you what, I'll have her slide a square, and then next turn she'll slide off.
Thank you.
I'll meet you halfway. As she falls limp, and you kick her off, and she sort of slowly falls over and begins sliding down the roof.
And now at the end, she's looking at this one behind her with that very cold look she's well known for.
His face currently has "Nope" written on it.
And that's it.
Okay, Saihong, what you doing?
Well, I just had an idea.
Also, what's with the thing on you? Oh, is that how many turns it's been?
I'm keeping track. Yeah,
That's
Gotcha.
No, that's how many turns it
it's a
lasts.
timer, not a timer down, not a timer.
Gotcha. As I say, I don't think it's been 8 rounds.
I use
No,
ammunition as
it's been
timers.
like probably 3.
He's taken 2 turns
Okay.
since casting it. Also, Sahong is going to fly down to Vesper and use an action to try to wake him up.
All right. As you go in and you attempt to reach in, you're repulsed as you attempt to fit between the bars.
Oh no.
Anything else, Saihong?
Let's see. I don't believe Saihong has any method of vocalization, being, mostly snake. So
Oh yes, and of course, as you attempt to do so, you see Vesper twitch somewhat painfully each time she tries to get in.
oh no, I'm sorry, Dandy. I didn't do it on purpose.
Never forgiven. Slam must die.
Oh no.
I mean, you could really do this if you wanted to.
So that was Saihong's turn, correct?
Let's see. I can't think of anything else worth doing, so I suppose so.
Saihon only used part of a move action, though, right?
Saihong used most of a move action. Moved 11 out of her 12 squares.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Bolt rip.
Oh, Corvine, it's your turn.
Okay.
She made a foolish choice indeed. No, she dropped up.
Okay. I'm not going for kills, so.
Down you go. You are no longer frightened. You are asleep.
Sleep now.
So then I'm gonna fly over here.
Oh, holy! What the?
There's one guy who can pay attention.
So there's a giant spider over there. What the?
Oh,
And
Like
Corvine's
one,
the
let's
only
try-
looking at it though.
oh.
the guy in front of you, Sae, suddenly lets out a kind of a excited yell, like, "Oh, whoa! What the?" As he points behind you.
An amateur buzz was that.
A deer with wings. What's next? A deer with 8 legs.
Perish the thought. All right, so Corvine, sorry, you were saying something?
No, I was just saying. Oh, bike one, what's wrong? Oh. As I look at the spider.
It's Tonya. They've turned her.
Bygone, your turn.
Maybe we can save her if she's still fresh enough, he says while cringing. Let's see. Well, I'll leave it to your judgment whether this counts as a nature-related sensory effect. Can Baiguang use Druidcraft to create the scent of meat back inside that building that Tonya came out of? 30-foot range.
That
Square range.
would fall within the nature of Druidcraft, although I do have to ask the question of how Bygone would recognize the smell of meat.
Well, meat would just be like, but he's seen dead bodies and
He's
They've
made a
been
few
in-
dead bodies.
Fair. All right.
And they-
So,
Gave some to Corvine.
all right. Yeah, I'll give it to you as the smell of carrion. Then Karen.
Carrion.
Yes, carrion.
Karen smells nice, thank you very much.
So I'll go ahead and give that to you then. So yes,
he kind of guesses at what she's wandering vaguely towards and tries to get her to wander the other direction, hopefully.
very good. Anything else with your turn?
He's gonna stay where he is for now.
All right.
He likes being between her and his companions that probably don't recognize her because nobody recognizes
I'm
her.
gonna say Corvine also notices the smell.
It's like, oof, that's a great smell.
Whereas Corvine
much.
probably saw me casting a spell.
Yeah.
As the
I mean-
smell appeared.
Well, to be fair, if you were to use Druidcraft to create the smell of fresh scented bread, it would still smell delicious. I don't think that would work with Druidcraft, but you get the point. She takes a step forward. Turns as the smell hits her.
She's conflicted.
Takes a step back. And then takes a couple more steps forward. What are you doing here? Why?
Baiguan, is she hungry?
I think she's confused and probably hungry.
She nods.
Casual conversation as the
Pretty
spider is
nice.
like looking over their face, looking over their shoulder.
Amber, it is your turn.
There's a giant spider behind you.
Yeah, but there is also a group of kidnappers who are still dazed and confused and ready to be knocked out or killed.
Dazed and confused.
There's also this freaky. There's
Most
also
of them are dazed
this.
and confused.
Yes, Andy?
Don't worry about it. I was just about to say that I was probably gonna get this guy.
Also, there's this freaky flying snake. Like, if you could take care of that at some point, that'd be great.
Yeah, take care of that flying snake.
No, not the cuddle snake.
But it is your turn, Amber. What you gonna do with it? They're currently staring at pretty lights and thoroughly distracted.
So,
They would-
ladies.
Also,
Theoretically speaking, they're
Yeah.
easy to hit.
For,
Oh yes,
for
oh
what
yes.
should
Hitting
it
the-
become useful, all of us have advantage on charisma checks against all of them.
Yes, and hitting them would be unless you roll terribly. Hitting them would be easy to do. But yes, they're currently just sort of staring off into the distance. So picking one of them off would be an easy matter indeed. Indeed.
Indeed.
Indeed. Marvelous.
That's just like your opinion, man.
That's like you're gonna do, man. Like, okay. Wait,
What
no,
is this man you keep saying?
Well, you have advantage, so that's good. So hopefully you'll roll 2 1s.
I gave you bardic inspiration.
This is also true.
You can add a d6 to that.
In fact, I highly suggest you do so because that was actually a 14 that you rolled.
D6.
Yeah, roll a d6.
Because you're feeling inspired by Dandy.
Woo! He's an
All right.
inspiring-
So that changes that number to 20. You hit.
Yay.
Which one of these 2 lovely ladies did you hit? The top one?
Top of the bottom.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me some damage. And of course, you get sneak attack, so.
I read that as my mom cooks me lobster.
All right. That is 21 damage, if I'm looking at that right.
Mhm.
Well, she is definitely knocked out of it now as a reinforced paper airplane knocks into her and causes her to nearly buckle and fall over. And she kind of lets out a yelp of pain as the poison seeps, as the fast-acting poison enters into her. But she's still standing. Anything else with your turn, Amber? Cool. You can make a stealth check if you wish to remain hidden at this point.
That'd be a d20 plus 6.
Okie dokie. Pretty lights. Pretty lights. Not pretty lights. Yeah, he is going to spend his action to disengage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thump! Oh!
That's great.
Ow!
He just sees Coraline flying by and he's like, screw that.
It was also kind of Sae pushing a body off a cliff, looking at him.
Just
It's like,
noped right out of there.
That's true. Between both of us, it's just like, no.
So yeah, you saw him turn around, run, trip, fall off the roof, and then continue to scamper away.
It's a good thing his pursuer doesn't have ranged weapons.
Oh boy, I wonder what I just summoned.
Dandy, it's your turn. Remove you from
all right,
initiative.
we're going to.
Oh no! I deleted Dandy. Whoops.
Well, I guess I need to roll a new character now.
What was your initiative again?
I think it's 18.
18. Okay.
I also recall 18, so it's probably fun.
All right,
Yeah,
go
yeah.
for it.
Anyway, I activate my dagger. My dagger is actually in my square right now, and I put it right here,
Okay.
and I stab the boy as a bonus action.
Marvelous. Roll me that attack roll.
Okay, so real talk. Does this count as a melee weapon attack? Because it's using strength.
I assume you're asking for the purposes of your class features.
Yes.
On the one hand, I'm inclined to say no because you're not actually wielding it. It's just out there doing its own thing.
But it does use my stats for it, including my strength.
Which implies that he is at
reading the
least thinking about
description.
playing it.
Yeah. Thematically, it doesn't make sense, but mechanically, I can see the argument for.
Because the sword is making an attack. Dandy is not making an attack with the sword.
Yeah.
Uses his
Would
stats.
let's see it. If he were thinking about it, it'd be using intelligence, wisdom,
But
charisma,
it's
like
not.
those.
But it's using strength.
Yeah,
Yeah.
essentially, this is a question of flavor versus mechanics. Which one gets to win the day?
He's not a Pathfinder wizard.
I'll give it to you as once per extended rest. You features.
Okay. So it's using my strength, but not my raging strength.
Well, what I'm saying is, once per extended rest, you can use it as if you yourself were, aka you can apply your rage and all the other goodies onto it at once, basically once a day.
Well, that's good because now I can use my dex, which is higher anyway. So I guess that works out.
So that's what I'll get. I'll meet you halfway and say once a day you can.
16.
You have advantage.
Oh yeah, because the
Oh
guy's
yeah.
like,
Why am I even asking? Also, that was a 7. Excuse me.
You definitely hit.
All right.
The dagger is next to him, correct?
Yes, 8 damage.
But you should be able to control the dagger.
Mhm.
All right.
Not be
Well,
woke.
I'm coming down. I use my item interaction to pick my whip back. Pick up my whip. And I'm gonna whip him around.
he's definitely awake after that. He's like, what?
Slice and slash and blam. I'm good at sound effects.
The
How
best
bad is
effects.
that?
You will soon become a resident Foley artist. That is a miss, I am afraid to say.
Snicked.
That is a hit.
8. Mate.
I mean,
All
Dandy
right.
does occasionally bamf.
And he is challenged.
Oh, good. There we are.
He is a vamp. How did you know?
As he comes to his what a oh! He actually kind of like shakes himself a bit. You want to play her off, eh? All right.
You picked the wrong sheep to mess with.
Anyway, scrawny. You're looking at pretty lights. You're not looking at pretty lights. You're also horribly injured, and no idea where the flip that came from. So she is going to kick the one next to her, tell her to get her act together. And since the boss is distracted, oh, what the heck is that thing? Oh, wait, that's how I want to move. There we go. There we go.
I just
That was-
walking away.
That was her turn. Well, she's horribly injured.
That's true.
She didn't know what the heck happened. Just suddenly something hit her
Down.
as she slides down onto the ground. She turns around and jumps. Say, your turn.
So it's time to have some more fun.
Ooh.
They can't escape me. Actually, no, this is questionable here. Wait, okay, yeah, I can do that. Actually, I need to check the flavor of this because I might be able to do this, I might not be able to. And if I can, I might be able to, yeah. This is, oh, okay,
Mm-hmm.
neat. Awesome, okay.
Do the thing.
So just a quick question. How damaged was she while she was... She wasn't damaged at all, huh?
No, that's the one Amber shot.
She was damaged a lot.
Yeah, she
Oh,
is
my,
grievously
really?
injured. She's
More than he is?
yeah, he's pretty fresh.
So fresh. Stay fresh.
Well,
He's-
then this is what's going to happen. Oh wait, doing that would also be an action.
It's a shame this system doesn't have action points.
Oh wait, what am I doing? I have
Well-
one of those.
In 4th edition, you could spend an action point to get a second standard action. Well, you'd spend an action point to get another action, whatever you. But you got them like
The
one.
range on that was pretty much the same.
Sure, how often you got those? I think it was like once a day, something like that. Once an encounter. I forget which.
This ain't 4th edition.
Nope.
Okay. I have changed my mind as to what I'm going to do.
Oh.
She is going to fire. She's going to summon one of the icicles by her antler
Mm-hmm.
and fire it at the doe that's running
Okay.
away.
Let's see if you hit.
Okay.
That is definitely a hit. She had 2 HP left.
And that was for non-lethal.
Okie dokie.
You,
And I am not done.
Down
he's
you
so
go.
chivalrous. She wouldn't kill a doe.
Yeah,
Except for the
happy.
other doe that she killed.
Who she brutally murdered, then kicked her corpse off the ceiling.
Well, that one made the mistake of hurting her.
Fair point.
Yep. pretty much she has a new policy. If it hurts her, she kills it.
So what happens if you eat spicy food then?
Kill it.
Stabs.
Yeah, kill it.
Kill it with ice.
I just
As
like
for this
imagine,
guy, she's gonna throw a shadow blade at it.
like I
She's
just
just
imagine
gonna throw it.
All right. She like takes a bite of a curry plate, and it's spicy. She just pulls out a blade, starts stabbing it repeatedly through the table.
Let's see. Did I write this down correctly? I
Sorry.
hope so.
Sorry, I had character development. She doesn't kill people unless she thinks they're threats.
I mean, character development isn't always a positive thing. Sometimes character development can be aggressive.
Well, in this case, I think it's positive because I'm pretty sure Sae starting out with if it gets into combat with her, she's gonna kill it.
I suppose that's true. That said, you have hit. And the guy lets out a surprised yelp.
And with that, she's going to graceful leap over to here.
Ah! He lets out a legitimate scream. I'll not scream because I suspect my mic will peak.
I also love how the doe died for dealing 1 damage to Sae.
And
Man,
speaking of which,
Damage is damage.
is that everything, Sae?
She leaped over with an intimidating glare, but besides that, nothing. Also, I would like to note she does not have any weapons out right now.
Okie dokie. Saihong.
Let's see.
If anyone hurts Hong, I'll reduce their damage.
Let's see. I suppose
Swerve.
looking around at options, Saihong is gonna. Let's see which one. These things seem smarter. Saihong's gonna give advantage to Amber against the other doe that appears to have been woken.
Alright, sorry, I was basically making jokes. What did you do?
Advantage to Amber on this doe.
Excellent.
So give that doe a pink. Yeah.
Pink dot it is. Is that everything, Saihong?
Yep.
Corvine, it is your turn.
Okay. So, Carvine's gonna step up to what's her name again?
Tanya.
Tanya. She's going to pull out a bag of rations and give it.
Quote end quote.
To be fair, normal rations contain meat sometimes.
Trail meats.
Alright.
So 19 persuasion. Here, have this.
Oh yeah, because you had inspiration.
She looks down at it with incredible trepidation. And
We're friends.
she opens her mouth and reveals a mouth fang.
A mouth of what?
Horrible fangs.
Oh yes, because
Just
I'm not used to seeing that.
We're talking like Hollywood like fangs, like ridiculously oversized, unnecessarily vicious looking ones.
We're talking Shelob fangs.
There might be some streams of drool here and there for added effect. As she leans forward and just grabs the bag wholesale. And then
So Corvine's gonna need more food.
begins devouring the whole thing, to be blunt about it. Anything else through the turn, Corvine?
Look a little sad that I don't have any more food. But no, that's that. I'll end my turn.
Alright, Bagwong, your turn.
Let's see. Well,
jerkies and cured meats.
I might as well give this a try. Saihong has reported to Baiguang that most of his previous targets have already been awoken. So he's gonna try Hypnotic Pattern on Tanya. DC 16 Wisdom save.
Andy's okay with this, by the way.
Does it-
You don't know, but you have a feeling that Dandy is okay with this.
She's a big girl. She gets all the colors.
Yeah.
Actually, when he's going to cast the spell, Corvine is like, "Are you sure?"
Without looking away from Tanya, he slowly.
He nods.
Yeah.
Okay. Then she nods too.
That stops your previous one, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, because he can only focus on one at a time.
Yeah, so the bull and the other buck. They're no longer pretty colors.
They sort of look around a bit confused. Oh, what?
And
What?
they all see Dandy standing over them with whip and dagger.
Well, pretty colors for the spider who has now dropped your half-eaten bag.
Yeah, I saved some of your rations for you.
Well,
What a gentleman.
Your bag has some holes in it, though.
well, he doesn't know better, so he's going to attack.
I figured that part wouldn't change much.
I'm just checking something. All right, whatever. Does he have advantage?
Yes.
23.
Yes. That hits.
All right, and this guy is special. He gets to roll for his damage. Doing 15 damage.
That's been reduced.
Tiny little slivers removed from your health bar.
What? Oh, this is my dagger. Hang
Um, he then turns around for just a split second. Oh, you know, get over here! Got him good!
on.
Amber, it is your turn. Apology not accepted.
Rude. Oh no.
Spoilers, we'll take our break after this combat.
So, there's a target who you can get advantage on over here.
It's true.
Nice little pink polka dot.
You could also attack, you could technically attack Vesper if you want, but I would really
No.
recommend you don't do that.
Blow up the cage.
Sounds like a good idea. Alright, roll me some,
D20s.
yes. Give me a couple of them D20s. And see if you drop, let's see if you one-shot another one. That's a hit! Roll again, see if you crit.
Roll another D20.
Pizza? Okay.
No, you have to do it now. Hurry, hurry. No dawdling.
No, another D20.
Yes, you have advantage, so you roll the d20 twice and take the better roll. You've already hit, so now you're rolling a second time to see if you're lucky enough to get a crit.
Because yay.
Because if you do get a crit, okay.
Had
Yeah.
to try.
It's not crit, but that's okay.
Yeah, still roll your damage and roll your sneak attack.
Yes. The good stuff.
Ooh,
Okay, that's good start. That's
Well,
27, which is. I'm not saying that's her exact HP. I'm just saying she's down to 0 HP now.
Okay. So I'm assuming this is another non-lethal, or
Well, not lethal or non-lethal. Okay. Man, nice damage roll. Good.
She's being benevolent today.
All right. Well,
Sigh.
we'll go ahead and remove that. Well, Amber's being benevolent, not Lady Luck. Or right, or Saya, or whatever. Anyways, is there anything else you would like to do with your turn
Lady Sai.
aside from your typical popping out of darkness and
I'm
just
not nobility. I said this already.
one-shotting targets as Amber does? All right then.
Amber just gets lucky with her sneak attack rolls, to be honest.
So the big boy finally gets a turn. Fun fact: the big boy fumbled on his initiative.
Yeah, I figured.
Well, he's going to throw off the carriage, which goes up for a second. He takes a step forward, and then it slams forward hard on the ground.
Danny gasps.
Yeah, the reaction of Vesper lurching forward is clearly painful as he twitches quite hard.
I use my reaction to reduce the damage.
And he takes a step forward, stops a second, takes a step back, and kicks the cage really hard.
Dandy is fuming now.
He takes a big grin. Step any further, I'll hit it again.
He's asking for it.
We're gonna put
Sorry, I
her
just
over
played
here.
Sniper Elite, you know.
And that's his turn, actually. That makes it this dude's turn. Who, well, the last thing he heard was get over here and smack him good, so he'll come over. Actually, he was here, so... Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the ruler. Can't quite get into flanking in a single move. So he'll just walk over and attack Dandy. That is a miss by a large mark. Oh, wait. I'm pretty sure 16 doesn't hit you. Right, so the guy in front of who Sai is in front of, begins blubbering incoherently as he starts basically pleading for his life. Let's see how persuasive he is, shall we? Sure. Yeah, they have a negative charisma modifier. Good luck, buddy. Alright. Oh, whoops, that's not supposed to be -9. It's supposed to be -1. It's supposed to be -1.
okay, so he
Um,
got a 13 on his persuasion roll.
Yes, he got a 13 on his persuasion roll. You're free to interpret that however you want, son.
Let's see.
AKA it's as effective or as ineffective as you wish.
We'll see on her turn.
And that is his turn as he begs and pleads, Dandy!
Dandy looked in horror at Vesper's torture, but cracks a smile and begins attacking the leader still.
Alright, go for it.
I forget, did Dandy gasp or anything at the...
Oh yes,
cage?
he was horrified and gasping and
Dagger attack?
that's definitely a hit.
some damage.
He takes it in stride.
$16 to attack. 16 to hit.
That is a miss.
Oh dear. You're well armed.
As this one appears to, as you strike a blow, he positions himself just right to be able to
Dear.
have it glance off. It appears happens again. This warthog appears to be well trained in combat.
Danny's suddenly looking desperate. Totally.
Like actually desperate or like totally desperate?
Oh, totally desperate, man.
Okay, gotcha. Give me a deception while we're here. You know, see how well you sell it. You don't have a turn anymore. You don't have a turn anymore. Wow, the initiative is growing so small. Say,
Elegant in its simplicity.
yes.
Okay, I
How?
need to check what kind of action this
Not that
is.
deceptive, you know.
Yes.
You can, but perhaps that's to his advantage, you know.
There is something I want to
Fair.
do in response, but I need
Or they
to
might
check.
have terrible insight.
Oh, I'm gonna flip you around if that's okay with you, real quick.
So you are facing the enemy.
Never turn your back.
Or, as you'd say, facing the enemy.
Vet vad?
Can you guys flip your own tokens?
No,
No. I've already told you this.
Weird. Huh? Okay.
it's
That
It's
is,
a DM only thing for some reason.
that is the domain of the dungeon
Pretty
master.
much, we can't right click, is essentially what it comes down to.
Gotcha.
oh, here's what I was looking for. Okay, so I wouldn't be able to do that. So the first thing she's going to do, the sword from earlier is going to be summoned back where it was, and she's going to point it at the stag and say, "Give me a good reason."
I don't want to die. What do you want? I got some gold pieces. I got a couple of those.
And is this coin pouch visible?
He actually produces it and drops on the floor in front of.
She swipes it away, but not toward her, just away from both of them.
He looks with abject horror as it goes sliding off, and he instinctively sort of like makes the lunge for it, and then like catches himself as he remembers the situation he's in.
Where is this going? Why is this going there? And why Vesta Iris?
And we'll worry about that when it's his turn, because that will take a little more time. Shyhog!